Hi there, I'm Jill Konrath from What's Really Possible, and I'm here today with Carlo Quintero to talk about EKG Power, which is what his company, his website is. Anyway, Carlos, we are here today to talk about imagine a world where empathy, kindness, and power, but we're going to focus on empathy, is pervasive.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that? What would it be like if we all embraced empathy as a skill that we're going to use on a regular basis?
Well, I think that we build community. That's number one. That if everyone were embracing empathy, we would build a better community in our families, in our work, in our friendships. So I think number one, empathy builds community.
And, let me just add on to that, because I think, there are some problems in the world that are huge. There's some problems that can be solved locally and within your family group. And I think community, if we feel like we're part of something and we have friends and colleagues and whatever that we're close with, we're better off to deal with everything, and we can actually tackle some of these challenges and make a difference.
Absolutely. I think empathy helps everyone promote well-being, and I think that that's such an important dimension of imagining the future.
Yeah. Well, when you say well-being, let me just say too, people, one of the biggest things that's happening now is people feel so alone. And if empathy builds community, you don't feel as alone. Health issues get better. Mental health issues get better. It's a huge deal.
It builds trust, and it's also the bridge to hope. I think that is one of the beauties about imagining what the future might look like. I also like it as a bridge between purpose and meaning, right? Because people are driven by what they're most engaged by, whether that's family issues or work-related issues. But the empathy is that bridge between purpose and meaning.
That's nice. It's the bridge between purpose and meaning.
Yeah.
I'm going to share a quote.
Okay, good.
Okay. And the person the individual, I don't know if I can call it that. The quote comes from ChatGPT. Okay. And I've never quoted ChatGPT before, but when ChatGPT was asked about the one thing individuals could do right now to fix the problems facing the world, guess what the answer was? If each individual were to cultivate a consistent practice of empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, it could potentially bring about a dramatic and transformative change in society.
Absolutely. Wonderful quote. Did it give you the resource? Who said that?
I didn't ask for the resource, but I assumed that ChatGPT went out and looked everywhere for what was going to make the biggest difference. And you know what it said? The best way to do it is to practice active listening.
Which we discussed earlier in our last time about clarifying, interpreting, and summarizing.
That's right. Giving your full attention to the person who's talking and really seeking to understand what they're saying. So those are kind of the big things that we've tried to bring out in this program that we've been doing on empathy primarily. So,
Jill, thank you for the opportunity. I think that when all is said and done, empathy is about compassion. Empathy is about caring. Empathy is about connection with each other. Empathy is about love where appropriate, but you can do it in a non-judgmental, compassionate, straightforward kind of a way. So thank you for the opportunity to participate with you.
Well, thank you for putting some structure to this whole thing. I really appreciate it. It's been fun talking.
Good. Thank you, Jill.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Absolutely.
Thanks. Bye.